Hi everyone. Today is Thursday, January 28th, 2016. My name is Brian McInerney. I'm the hydrologist here at the National Weather Service. And we've got a winter storm on the way. Let's take a look. So when we look at the pattern, these are a rendition of the winds at about 11,500 feet. What we see first is a high pressure right here, but it's just pretty insignificant to our overall pattern. This area right here is where the cold air lies, and that feature right here is going to sag into Utah, across northern Utah. Also with that, as this high rotates clockwise, here's Hawaii. It's going to tap into some tropical moisture and bring in moisture with that cold system that comes across. So this should do quite well for us. So for northern Utah, what we see with this storm that's going to come zonally from the west, snow totals 14 to 24 inches, and it's going to go quick. And that was the difference between the models when I talked to the meteorologists here. There was one solution that had a longer period of storminess, but the one that looks to be on target is a quick storm. Like I said, 14 to 24 inches, snow water equivalent at 0.8 to 1.9. Depending where you are in this area. Farther north will do better, but the two areas, Snow Basin and Powder Mountain, should be in between that range right there. It's going to start about early afternoon on Friday with mostly rain down at the lower elevations, but it's going to end on Saturday afternoon. When we look at the greatest snow intensity, that's going to be Saturday morning with peak snowfall rates about 2 to 3 inches per hour. And it's going to be increasingly dense up until the front goes through, and then it's going to get cold, and then it's going to increase. But up until that time, it's a warmer system, so we could see some increasing density with that snow. Snow level at onset is 7,500. Below that, it's going to rain. Snow level at the end is valley floors, and the new snow density trends are going to be increasing. When you look at the winds, we're going to have the highest winds Saturday morning as that front comes across from the west, gusts up to 70 miles an hour. So pretty stormy for a brief period of time, about a 24-hour window. When we look at the front side of the Wasatch, and this is areas we look at Snowbird, Solitude, Brighton, and Alta, 12 to 20 inches, most likely Alta, Snowbird. We'll see the higher ends of this with snow water equivalents of 0.8 to 1.6. It's going to start on Friday afternoon. Below 7,500 feet, it's going to rain, and it's going to end Saturday afternoon. And we're going to see the greatest snow intensity as this system moves across. There's some redundancy as it comes west. It's going to hit all these areas at peak snowfall rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour. Snow level at the onset is 7,500 feet. It's going to be raining down in the valley, down in Salt Lake, but it's about Saturday morning, it'll be snowing all the way down to the valley floor. So snow density trends will be increasing with this event. And again, right around Saturday morning, westerly winds at about 75 mile an hour gusts. When we look at the backside, and when we talk about the backside, there's a range. We're looking at the canyons at the farthest north area down to Sundance at the farthest south. So the range is 10 to 16 inches. We'll see the canyons at the higher end at about maybe 16 inches with Sundance down in the 10-inch range. Snow water equivalent at 0.8 to 1.6. Again, it's going to start Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon. And we'll see the greatest snow intensity again Saturday morning, 2 to 3 inches per hour. It's going to be raining down at the lower elevations, but we're going to have snow all the way down to the valley floors. The high mountain valley should have snow for the most part. And then new snow density trends will be increasing there. The winds also about 65 mile an hour gusts out of the west on Saturday morning with that. And then we look over to the western Uintas. This is what we see, especially for Windy Peak. Snow totals at 12 to 18 inches, depending on your aspect. Snow water equivalent 0.8 to 1.4. It's going to begin Friday afternoon. It's going to end Saturday afternoon. And the greatest snow intensity, again, as that front comes through, maybe a little later Saturday morning as it makes its way east, 2 to 3 inches per hour. And really for the Uintas, it's going to see snow all the way through. Maybe down in Camas and some of those areas, we might see a little bit of rain, snow mix. Down to the valley floor, though, on Saturday morning as that front comes through, and the snow density trends will be increasing. And the winds, again, about 65 mile an hour gusts coming out of the west on Saturday morning with sustained winds really all the way through this entire system as it moves across. So there you have it. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter. There's my email if you would like to add anything you like with these briefings. And again, please check with the Utah Avalanche Center. They have all sorts of good information that will help you out. Again, this is Brian McInerney. I'm the hydrologist with the National Weather Service. Until our next storm, I do appreciate you taking the time to listen to this. Thank you.